time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Home court advantage goes to the Rockets, playing here in Houston. The drive by Thompson. Back to Şengün. Out to Thompson. 3 on the clock. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Up top, Embiid. Back to Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey, too good with the rock in his hands.
Pass to Durant. Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Durant. In the corner, Şengün with it. A shot by Thompson, no one's around. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. First quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Durant. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Pass to George. Back to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Now here's Durant. Now Thompson. Back to KD. Houston moving it around. In the corner, Smith with it. George, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Philadelphia.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Now here's Durant. Thompson from long range. The rebound by Paul George. Nice move. Again, Philadelphia.
And got to be confident in that mid-range, and Paul George certainly is.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Shepherd. Outside, KD. Knocks down the 3-ball. Durant's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid the screen. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
KD on the wing. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Embiid's got 6.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now here is George. Outside, Maxey. Pass to George. Here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Oubre can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 3. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Maxey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The three from George. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers on top, up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Back to Drummond. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target with his three. He gets trailed by 3. Pass to Smith. At the elbow, it's Şengün. Oubre with the steal. Maxey with it. Now Smith defending. Maxey, no good. Here's Houston now. Releases. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Maxey's got 6 points.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Back to KD. That 3 off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the 3 ball is good. Oubre's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Left side, KD. Durant drains it from distance.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Inside, Drummond. Great defense that time from Şengün. To the middle. Out left to the wing. It's Durant on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Just his first attempt. Şengün, no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
So both teams making some changes here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's KD. Pass to Shepard. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Edwards. McCain with the ball. The high post shot. And the jumper is good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Adams. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for 1 more at the line. That's on Justin Edwards. The Rockets shooting their first free throw this game. The 76ers leading by 6. And Grimes has it in the corner. It's hauled in by Adams. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
It's Durant on the wing. This one for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Pass to Drummond. It's McCain on the wing. Back to Drummond. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. The Rockets trail. Left side Durant. Pass to Shepard. KD on the wing. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's George.
That's as good as it gets.
Woo!
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there, George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oubre inside the three-point line. Off target from the wing. For three, Durant. They get it again. Adams' shot is off. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Drummond a screen. Here's Maxey. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. To the paint. And stolen by Şengün. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. Philadelphia leading by 6. And a fast break for the Rockets. The wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Back to Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. Şengün with the bucket.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. Driving the lane. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Durant with a strong finish inside.
And he's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
And that one's good, Maxey.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to Durant. Now, here's Şengün. Guarded by Embiid. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Embiid the screen. Down low. Embiid punches it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. He takes it in, and it's good. 2 points. Shepard's got his second bucket.
And Shepard is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And stolen by Maxey. Outside for George. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
For the 76ers.
Rockets trailed by 6. Here's Shepard. Outside, KD. The Rockets again can't hit.
2 minutes.
Pass to Drummond. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Drummond, a screen. Kept alive. Maxey on the wing.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Puts one up from 19. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Pass to Shepherd. Pocket 6. And here is KD. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Shepherd missing. And George, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 8.76ers lead.
And the speed of George on the drive, amazing at attacking the rim.
Şengün with the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Maxey looking it over. .26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Drummond. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Here's George. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He said to his players, "I believe in you. I know what we have." It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Rockets trailed by 4. Thompson outside. There's the drive. Pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. To the middle. Durant raising up.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display, stretching it out to throw that one down.
Embiid the screen. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Pass to KD. Over George. And again, Kevin Durant. 24 points for Kevin Durant.
And KD just keeps coming at you with that jumper. There isn't anything you can do except hope he goes cold.
Now Embiid. Şengün covering. Here's George. Again, Philadelphia.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Again, Durant missing. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Rockets making a change here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Durant. Now Shepherd shoots the three. Embiid there for the rebound. Outside George. Into the lane. Lays it in off the window.
This is why you can't give George room to drive. Even when you're physical, he can get it done.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Screen by Şengün. And the layup is off. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside, George. It's good!
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
Here's Durant. Now Şengün. Outside Durant. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Durant.
You love the confidence Durant has in that jump shot. Doesn't let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that turns the lead to 6.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Here's Embiid. Durant with the rebound. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Outside Durant. Buries the deep ball.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
The 76ers leading by 3. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Maxey. Şengün with the rebound. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Now Durant. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shoots. There's the jumper. Nice one.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw. Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Edgecombe with it. Outside, Maxey. Got it up in time. The long shot, no good. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Here's Shepard. Here's Şengün. Now Shepard to take the lead. Corner 3. For Kevin Durant.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Puts up the 3. Doesn't get that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Maxey fires. The 3 goes down.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Outside, Maxey. That one is off. The Rockets leading. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Kevin Durant, and he hits from 17.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
From outside, cleared away by George. The 76ers trail by 4, and that's an intentional foul. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Embiid. Trying again. And it's off. Thompson. Now Şengün. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Now Şengün. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
76ers ball.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
Now Oubre. Outside George. Driving to the basket.
Paul George.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler.